friends, it's time for another episode of Nutrition Talks with Jackie. I apologize for missing our time together last week. As many of you know, we've begun the journey of becoming foster parents. We've actually become foster parents. We added 2 boys to our family. Our focus turned into meeting their needs and helping them feel connected and loved. So things are getting pretty exciting at the Burkhardt house. The noise level's gone up just a notch. All right, just a quick aside. I really want to encourage each of you to consider how you can be a part of caring for children in crisis. There is such a need. Maybe you can't be a foster parent. You don't have the temperament for it. You don't have the space for it. But maybe you could lock arms with someone who is and pray for them and meet some immediate needs. Okay, back to our discussion about proteins. This is week 5. And so far we've covered why protein is important, what protein is made of, and how our bodies use it. We've looked at various sources of protein, what I recommend as far as amount of protein compared to the other macronutrients, and what protein sources we actually recommend. You can find all those talks on our Facebook page. Today we're going to talk about how protein helps with weight loss. We were going to crunch some numbers also, but I want to keep these videos to about 3 minutes, so the numbers are going to have to wait until next week. We will get to those, even though I don't really like numbers. No problem. Okay, you know, if you've watched our other videos, that I'm not a registered dietitian or a nutritionist. I'm an Herbalife health coach. I've taken nutrition classes online and at university, and my master's in instructional systems design, that's a mouthful, has provided me skills to find reliable information and digest it, no pun intended, maybe a little, into understandable bits. Okay, there's a lot of wacky advice out there, but we're gonna focus on the science. All right, here we go. There are 5 major ways that protein helps with weight loss. First of all, protein takes longer to digest than carbohydrates, and so a diet with adequate amounts of protein can help you feel fuller longer. And because you feel fuller, you're less likely to snack in an unhealthy way between meals. Number 2, protein helps stabilize blood sugar levels. This can help prevent cravings and make it easier to stick to your weight loss goals. And that's why we recommend that you pair a protein with a carbohydrate when you have a healthy between meal snack. For example, pairing a hard-boiled egg with your apple. An unusual way, number 3, that protein helps with weight loss is called meal-induced thermogenesis. That's a mouthful too. And what that means is it takes energy to digest your food, right? Your body has to work to break the food into bits that can be absorbed and used. And of the macronutrients, protein takes the most energy to digest. In fact, 20 to 30% of the calories in protein eaten go into digesting it. In addition to that, number 4, if you eat more protein than you need, it's less likely to be stored as fat than fats and carbs are. And finally, number 5, protein is incredibly important for maintaining muscle mass. When you reduce your calorie intake, your body needs to get energy from somewhere. And higher amounts of protein help to preserve your lean muscle and encourage fat to be burned for fuel, not muscle. And the more muscle you have, the more your body needs, more calories your body needs just naturally. All right, that's it for today. The biggest piece of info I want you to put into practice, starting today, is having a protein every time you eat. There is no protein in that muffin and coffee for breakfast. All right, see you next week when we will crunch those numbers. And remember, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Let's stay fit for life.